Although there is certainly no shortage of stars emerging from the Disney talent pool, Zendaya is possibly the most impressive artist to come out of the production company in recent years. After becoming well known to young audiences in the TV series Shake It Up, the American actress quickly graduated to a more mature fan base with acting roles in The Greatest Showman and the critically acclaimed HBO show Euphoria. In a span of less than 5 years, Zendaya has already amassed an impressive filmography, with memorable and demanding performances in movies like Malcolm and Marie and Denis Villeneuve's film adaptation of Dune. Despite her early successes, also as a child model, singer, and backup dancer, despite all the awards she has already won at only 25, and despite her multi-platinum music sales, we can expect her star to keep rising. That made us eager to learn more about her personal life and discover what turned her into such an outstanding performer. Are you also curious? Then keep watching to find out 7 things you probably didn't know about Zendaya, loved up with Spider-Man Tom Holland. While you're at it, remember to click on the like and subscribe buttons to show your support for the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon too. If you do, you'll get a notification every time we have something new for you. We are constantly updating the channel with the latest news and fun facts on your favorite film and TV stars, so you'll be glad you did. Number 7. Her notable name has African and Buddhist influences. Like Cher or Madonna before her, Zendaya has become so popular that most people don't even know her full name. Which is a bummer because it's got an interesting backstory to it. Born in September 1996 to a family of African and German-Scottish ancestry, the actress and singer's full name is Zendaya Mari Stormer Coleman. While the names Mari and Stormer come from her European roots, her parents decided to honor her African background by calling her Zendaya. Her first name was inspired by the Zimbabwean Shona language name Tendai, which means to give thanks. However, as she herself revealed in a 2011 interview, her mom and dad gave it another twist. Apparently, Zendaya's dad was fond of Zen, so he mixed the Buddhist concept with the African word. The result was an instantly memorable name for their soon-to-be famous daughter. Number 6. Her dad and Madonna are 2 of her fashion idols. But Zendaya's unusual name is far from the only thing she can thank her parents for. Both her dad, Kazembe Ajamu, and her mom Claire were teachers in her hometown of Oakland, and they instilled in their children an appreciation of the importance of education as well as family values, staying grounded and always being humble. Not for nothing, Zendaya's mom, Claire Stormer, has been praised for her work in introducing Shakespeare to students. Claire's devotion to instruction was so influential in the young Zendaya that she has admitted that she would be a teacher too if her acting career hadn't panned out. Her father is also a key influence in her life, in a more unexpected way. Regarding her style and fashion choices, Zendaya has said that she looks up to people who dress for themselves and don't care what anyone else thinks. As examples of self-styled fashion icons, she offered 3 names: neo-soul singer-songwriter and actress Erykah Badu, Madonna, and yes, her dad. Now we're looking forward to a Vogue issue featuring Zendaya and her beloved Papa on the cover. Number 5. She went to kindergarten twice and faced school bullying. Although she looks optimistic and fun to be around, Zendaya didn't always show the bubbly attitude she's currently known for. In an interview for Vogue, her mother revealed that, when she was a child, Daya used to sit in a circle with the other kids and stay completely silent. In fact, it took so long for little Zendaya to develop her social skills that she repeated kindergarten so she could feel more confident around the rest of the class. That wasn't the only issue the actress faced during her school years. Although she did become more self-assured, she faced quite a bit of teasing and bullying in school. She recently talked about an incident in 5th grade in which she was too scared to step up for a classmate who was being browbeaten. The event left a mark on Zendaya, who has become a very vocal anti-bullying advocate. Number 4. She was a backup dancer for Selena Gomez, and she did hula. Zendaya first fell in love with the performing arts thanks to her mother's job at the California Shakespeare Theater. As a little child, she helped Claire to seat patrons and sell tickets for the stage productions, which piqued her interest in acting. However, she was also a preternaturally gifted dancer. At the tender age of 8, she joined a troupe called Future Shock Oakland, and she was an active member for 3 years. As if that weren't enough, she also studied hula dancing for 2 years at the Academy of Hawaiian Arts. All that hard work and passion soon paid off. When she was only 12 years old, she was a backup dancer for Selena Gomez in a Sears commercial. Although she didn't know it yet, she was sharing the screen with Ross Lynch and Leo Howard, with whom she would end up working at Disney shortly after. Of course, she also didn't know that she'd soon become a star on the level of prominent Selena Gomez herself. Number 3. She called the shots at her Disney show, an activist at work. As everyone knows, Disney made Zendaya a household name with her role on Shake It Up. Her talent was obvious, and as she grew more popular, she decided to become an executive producer for the production company as well. That meant that she was able to make important decisions regarding her next show for the entertainment powerhouse KC Undercover. In a 2017 interview, Zendaya disclosed that the title of the show was changed at her request. It was initially going to be titled Super Awesome Katie, but she dismissed it as whack, and she said she didn't look like a Katie. But the lead character's name wasn't the only thing she had a hand in altering. She also urged the producers to make Casey smart, but socially awkward and flawed, as well as pushing for a black family to be included in the comedy series. All in all, Zendaya introduced significant changes to improve representation in Disney, which is pretty impressive when you consider she was barely 18 when she managed to do it. Number 2. A representation fighter since she's 6, and her diversity Barbie. Zendaya's efforts to make KC Undercover a more forward-thinking show were only an extension of her interest in activism. In fact, the star had her first experience as a reformer when she was just 6 years old. Along with 2 close friends, she lobbied her school principal to celebrate Black History Month by putting on a performance in which Zendaya played the role of aviator Bessie Coleman. So, Zendaya has always used her performing talent to criticize the lack of representation in Hollywood. Her efforts have clearly made an impact on the larger culture. In 2015, Mattel made a limited edition Barbie modeled after her to honor her fight for diversity. Number 1. In love with Tom Holland after a Spider-Man-centric first date. Since 2017, Zendaya has been a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe in her role as Michelle Jones in the most recent Spider-Man reboot. As everyone knows by now, sparks flew between Zendaya and the main actor Tom Holland, and the film love affair between Peter Parker and MJ became a real-life item very quickly. Although their relationship was kept under wraps until very recently, everyone is happy that Zendaya seems to have found her way into the heart of everyone's favorite web-slinging superhero. However, Spider-Man has played a part in Zendaya's love life long before she met Tom Holland. In an interview with Good Morning America, she revealed that she actually spent her first date watching the 2012 film The Amazing Spider-Man. She became obsessed with the character immediately, and she still thinks of Peter Parker as the most relatable superhero character ever. Surely amazing when you think of it. Very few people fall in love with a comic book hero and manage to date him in real life. That was our countdown of the top 7 things you didn't know about multi-talented star Zendaya. If you feel maybe something important skipped our radar, don't keep it to yourself. Go ahead and show us what you've got by leaving a comment below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to show your support. Remember to hit the bell icon too. That way, you'll get notified every time there's a new video available for you. We enjoy bringing you the latest news on your favorite film, music, and TV stars, so you won't regret it. Thanks for watching, and see you soon!